On July 4th, 1998, Peter gave an amazing speech before the Libertarian Party. And at this speech he said, "Nausea is an unsolved problem of medicine, and marijuana is the finest anti-nausea medication known to science." Thank you. Give it up for Peter there. Woo! Man, wasn't he? He was kind of born that way. He started out writing poems and making women swoon, and then he moved into writing a book about how to survive the loss of a love, which is still sold today. And he wrote books about computers, and they called him the Dr. Spock of computers because he was that smart. And in later years, 1993, he wrote this book called Ain't Nobody's Business If You Do. Yes, every person that's interested in liberty needs this book. It's thick, but you can open it up to any page and learn something new. And he was an amazing libertarian. As a side note, I do support Gary Johnson for president because he's another libertarian who I admire.
Thank you.
Because like Peter, Gary Johnson will end prohibition. He means it. In fact, he was a patient like Peter. He was in a paragliding accident and he almost died, and he used cannabis for his medicine. But back to Peter. In 1996, he was diagnosed with both AIDS and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he found that cannabis was the only thing that allowed him to keep his medications down. Sooner or later, the federal government started really getting mad at him because Peter started writing books about the DEA. He was going to publish these books about the DEA, and all of a sudden, his computer got taken away. He got raided in his own house, got arrested. His computer completely got taken away, and they brought it back, and it was scrubbed clean, but it contained a virus. Wow, where did that come from? And the thing that made Peter such a great patriot is because even though he was an incredibly patriotic man, he loved this country, but he was not afraid to tell his country, hey, you've screwed up. And he got sick in 1996 with AIDS and cancer, as I said. And soon the federal government, they were really harassing him bad, and he ended up in jail for 30 days without his cannabis. And the government said, Peter, if you keep doing this cannabis, we will take away your mother and your brother's house. Can you imagine that? Here's this productive, wonderful man who self-published over 40 books, 5 of them New York Times bestsellers, and he is told this. So Peter got sicker and sicker, and on Flag Day, of all days, June 14th, 2000, he died at age 50. Where's the outrage, everybody? Aren't you outraged by that? I mean, come on. Yeah. So, I'm here to remember Peter. I didn't know him. Too young to have been there. I discovered him in 2009 and fell in love with his works. Wanted to thank him. Went online and discovered on Wikipedia that he was dead. And so from then on, I decided to honor him and honor his memory, and here I am, 2.5 years later. Please visit petermcwilliams.org, and please remember a true American patriot. Today, when you grill your burgers and you make up your hot dogs and you squirt the ketchup on it and you watch those fireworks, I want you to take 1 second of your day and remember who fought for your rights. Peter McWilliams certainly did. Thank you very much.